So I'm a huge wrestling fan, if you guys don't already know that, but I had to come on here today and say something about WrestleMania 42. WrestleMania 42 was a humongous, gargantuan disappointment. All the matches were too short. There were too many advertisements online, during the event itself. What happened to the good old days when we had WrestleMania in one night and we had classic moments? Well, I guess the people who are writing the scripts right now also decided to make a really big mistake. I believe that Punk should have never lost that title. I don't know why he agreed to it, to give it to a golden nugget, spoon fed creation of the WWE, piece of horrible wrestling trash with absolutely no mic skills, called Roman crap, or Roman, I would say something else, but Roman Reigns, who is and has been for a while a part-timer. And now he says he's going to be around for the summertime and we're gonna fix the part-timer stuff. You know what, Roman, we heard that from your cousin. And what happened after he said that? He left. And he didn't come back again for a while. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen with you, but what I'm saying is that I think that you should keep a title on a person like Punk and don't have him drop it to a guy like Roman Reigns, who has not put in the time, has not put in a lot of effort in the past few years, and you give it to him. Why? Because he's part of a lineage. He's part of the Rock's family. He's part of whatever you want to call it. Fine. He was born into wrestling royalty. But at the same time, CM Punk is a self-made man. He might have a lot of enemies. People cannot stand him. He's had issues, whatever. But Roman Reigns isn't anything great himself as well. Okay, like let's get with it. You know, he has a huge chip on his shoulder because the company decided to give him the belt to hold on for 3 years. They wrote it all out, and during his whole time, his 3 years plus as well as the champion that he was, most of the time he would win or he would retain the belt because of interference from his family. Now, what was so annoying is that in this situation, it also upset me watching Punk like collapse like an old man, like not be able to keep up with him when we all know that he can. Gunther, anyone? Remember that match? He still was able to pull through it, even though it's scripted. He still had the stamina to put it through. I'm just really angry with all of this and just pissed off with all of this garbage surrounding Roman Reigns. Listen, people who like Roman Reigns, fine, like him, but the truth be told is he's not a great wrestler. He hasn't really earned the title of calling himself the greatest of all time. Punk traveled everywhere. He traveled to Asia. He traveled to Mexico. Within the United States, he traveled to Canada. He traveled everywhere to become the person he is now. And that's why you prop up and you give respects to him, and he sells just as much merch. And if he doesn't, he still puts asses in the seats. And the reason why, and if Roman does sell a lot more merch, is because he's not around all the time. I want to see what this whole thing is going to be happening right now with this whole Roman Reigns thing, and then they're going to have him fight who? Who's going to be his next one? They're saying it's going to be Oba Femi. Oba Femi is pretty brand new, and that whole fight last night was a joke. I like Oba, but that was a joke. We should have seen something more vicious and more brutal. But I guess TKO, and a lot of people are saying this, it's the hot goss that it's just all about the money. It's all about the money. What happened to all about the sport, all about the entertainment and making people happy to go watch this, charging exorbitant amounts of money to go and watch this? It's ridiculous. They had the same amount of people cumulatively in 2 nights than they did in one. And they're sitting there and they're touting their horn, saying that they're proud about this. This whole thing with the WWE, it's really sad from where they were before and what they've become. And now Roman Reigns, that's an insult for him to hold that title because he's had 11 matches. He broke Hogan's record. Who the hell cares about Roman Reigns? They tried 8 times, even as Punk said, and they just couldn't do it with him. And they finally had to turn him heel in order to gain back the money, the millions and millions of dollars that they put into him. Where Seth Rollins Didn't need that much, and neither did John Moxley or Dean Ambrose, as he was known in WWE. And look where he is at right now. They really had to push so much more into him, and the guy can't talk. He sounds like a moron when he speaks. Those big ass teeth inside his fucking mouth that he had to fucking go and get them. Oh, look at me. So annoying. I don't like him. I don't like him. Big ass fucking prick. I can't stand him. Oh, I shouldn't have sworn, but I just did. But whatever. I can't stand him. He's an insult to the belt. I hope Punk goes back and thinks about it again and thinks about what he had to do and basically like capitulate and like just bow down and just give it and hand it over to Reigns. Seriously, Punk, man, show some more balls. You did before. What the hell happened to you, man? Anyways, that's all I have to say. And anybody who likes Roman Reigns, fuck off.